Quick before he goes plastic, it's Midwest Dungeon Delvers.
You've gotta help me out.
Wait, the music is not playing. The music is not playing. The music, why is nothing going the way it should? And then Paul in the background trying to deal with her cats. This is a great start to the stream. Let me put this to the correct spot. There is sound. Okay. All right, we're going to start from the top. Quick before he goes plastic, it's Midwest Dungeon Delvers.
You gotta help me out.
Quick before he is more scarred than face, it's BurrItsColdGaming.
Wait, what?
Quick before she gets stomped, it's Palm Tree Tries.
Go, go, go! Bang, 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 bang!
Slow! I'm Will, your game master, who's not quick enough, so I guess I get no players today, and this is Super Smash Quest!
Super Smash Quest.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in and welcome in. How all the y'all doing in Midwest? Congratulations on grabbing first on here. And welcome in Jenkins, Moss, and Calgary Casanova on the Twitch side of things. Welcome in. Hello. How y'all doing?
Oh,
Doing good. How you doing?
Hoggies.
Poggies.
Poggies? Not the Poggies.
Oh, I am totes Poggies, my goats.
Oh.
That made me uncomfortable.
I think we're too millennium for this. Anyways.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
All right. And speaking of which, there are some totes skibbity people scrolling along the top of the screen. They have so much riz to them. It's Teus and Damie. They be the home slices that do the arts.
Oh, buddy. I hurt.
Well, now you have some of Derek's pain. Like now you feel it. He's just getting you in
I
there.
didn't want to feel it.
No,
Oh.
Golly.
Hi, guys.
But yes, welcome in. Those here on the Twitch side of things, please note that that even though I'm not responding to you out loud, that doesn't mean I'm ignoring you. I'll be responding in chat. We're just trying to keep things going on here. And for those watching later on all of the various podcasting platforms, please go ahead and make sure that you hit the follow button, etc. Also, I am trying to gain more followers on the main YouTube channel, the Fedora Will YouTube channel as well, so we can start monetizing it. Wowzers. Alrighty. Now, this week, we don't need to start off with a recap this time because we're actually going to take a little break from our typical, cast of characters. Well, I'd say for one, because today you're going to find yourselves back in time after we roll for Rayquaza.
Oh, boy.
Wouldn't it be something if Rayquaza spawned in your childhood?
That's how Derek's knows about, like, other worlds.
That would make sense.
That would.
And that's why he was so cool with Grisha. He's got dragon familiarity, you know?
He's got
With
dragon
Grima, yeah.
familiarity.
Grima, that's right. Sorry.
Mm.
Yes, indeed. Alrighty, so doesn't look like anyone here has gotten their Rayquaza being rolled. So, I should probably also swap over to the screen where people can see what they've rolled. Yeah, we're going to have to get on into things because I have no idea how long this is going to take. I don't know. We'll see. So the first scene you Burr, would you mind actually describing this first scene since you're more familiar with the subject matter?
Sure. So we see this small town just nestled in the crags of a mountain. The world has split, causing half of the city to even fall into the sea. And nearby, a temple, massive, led by some of the greatest telekinetics in the area. I'm assuming we're doing his first being there.
You've described this scene as being you and another sneaking into the temple.
Right. The I guess the viewers would see sort of near a side entrance to the temple, higher up where the trials are held by this sect of monks. A young Derek's, unmarred by scars and shaved hair, completely shaved bald, wearing monk's robes that share a very similar color scheme to his outfit. And you see two others that are dressed very similarly to him, trying to discuss the way to get into the trials area of the temple.
Alrighty, and Midwest is going to be playing not Body Opponent Bag today, but rather a character that he is somewhat familiar with in a sense, the alleged brother, who is also just as baldly and wearing very similar robes. I don't know, anything that you would like to add, Midwest?
He just kind of has this essence of hope that he just like looks up to Derek's so much and sees such wonder and possibility in almost every action that his older brother takes.
Mm-hmm. And so, as you all approach this temple, what is it that you're up to?
Derek's is going to turn to the other two, his brother and fellow monk, and okay, up in the temple, you know what we're looking for, right? The gem, the levitation gem.
It looks. What shape was that one?
It's the one shaped like a trapezoid. Oh, you don't know the trapezoids yet.
No.
Fen, you don't need to worry about it, okay?
Okay.
Just stay out here and warn us if Master Poise starts coming this way.
Okay. Look out for Master Point.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't worry, Fen. We'll let you know what's in there, okay?
Okay. Hey, if you see anything that's like sweet to eat, can I have it?
Yeah, I've got you, kiddo.
Okay.
This is so
All right.
gross.
And then he'll turn to the other monk. Okay, you and I need to work together. There's a lot of stuff in there we may not be able to do alone.
Right. Okay.
Okay. And he's going to kind of lead them to an area that he discovered is actually a secret little entryway, which is a thing in the game. But yeah, he's gonna like feel around, starting up his enjoyment of adventure and
Like along a stone wall or something.
yeah, he's kind of just like feeling around for like a button to press before finally finding it and pressing it. And a section of the wall opens up.
Gotcha.
Okay. Remember, Finn, just holler if you think Poi's coming. Okay? Just don't be too loud and let him catch you.
Okay. I'll make sure he doesn't catch us.
And he's just gonna ruffle Finn's hair and what no hair there is.
Yeah.
Just rub his bald head.
Little noggin rub.
Yeah, just a little like little noogie. And turn to the other monk and give a nod before heading into the into the trial area.
Alrighty. You do so. And as you go along, how are you lighting the way?
So, within the trial area, the torches in there are supposed to react to those who are imbued with synergy, those who are adepts that can harness it. And so lighting it's lit, but there's so many puzzles that require either the use of synergy or multiple people to like split up. Very specifically, there's one puzzle that Derek's will be very scared about doing, and that's a log rolling puzzle where you have to like roll on the log across a lake.
Interesting. I would say, I am going to roll on behalf of this random other that I'm playing as. So I want to see if the lights would light for him. Oh, that's only 2 DFs. I need 2 more. Oh, that's still 2.
I mean, if you add them together, that's 3.
No, that's still.
Or no, it would be 2.
2 plus 0 is 2. Burr.
Sorry, I was adding up all the pluses. I'm sorry.
Oh boy. And so as with just a 2, I would say they don't quite shine as brightly as they do for you. But they're not, he's not being rejected.
Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna do you want me to roll like a burglary or a physique roll or anything to see how well they do the puzzles, or special, because a lot of the puzzles require synergy?
Give me for puzzles, let's start with investigate.
Okay. Dang, that sucks that I don't have Treasure Hunter's intuition yet.
Oh, true. This says you're building such. A 2. You start looking at some of the puzzles, and you start off doing some wrong solutions that end up like costing you some time and backtracking a bit. You're getting a hang of it, But though it's not coming as smoothly because you're still building up that intuition and stuff. So you haven't outright failed, I would say. Meanwhile, as you are taking your time doing all of this, on the outside, oh gosh, someone's added a hat onto me here on Twitch, and they've already full stacked me, so that means I have to get a special hat again.
The
Hey,
special
Yates,
hat already.
And,
Already.
and, I feel like I should probably not get the special hat out if it was like, because that feels cheap going from a full stack to do that. But anyways, so y'all are
No, this is definitely an upgrade from the full stack.
This is upgrade.
so as y'all are outside there, the little brother, there comes up an old geezer.
Oh, geezer. Oh, my goodness. Stop. You're going to pull me back into my southern drawl. Stop. No. No. Okay. So an old individual approaches, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
That's me.
Shh, be quiet. We're on lookout for Master Poe. You gotta be quiet.
Oh.
Keep looking.
And who put you on lookout for this Master Poe?
Oh, just my older brother, of course.
Your older
He's
brother
so special.
he put you on lookout,
Well, of course. Now,
And
hey, could you remind me what Master Poe looks like?
I kind of like put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, son, it's me. Can you take me to your brother, please?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh.
let's go and find them before they get themselves into any trouble, yeah?
You promise they're not going to be in trouble?
If we get to them in time, they'll be in the least trouble possible.
Okay. Promise? All right.
Meanwhile, inside,
I don't remember where they went.
Say, what did he tell you to do if he saw me coming?
To run and to yell.
To run and to yell. And which way did he say to run?
That way.
Is that a way to the exit or deeper into the dungeon?
Probably away from it, right?
I would hope so, right? Right?
That's up to Finn.
Are you pointing at where I came from, or are you pointing deeper? Come on now, kid.
I'm pointing deeper into the dungeon.
Oh, he told you to run deeper in.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is there any, synergy thing I would know how to do that would help me find you faster?
Oh, easily. If you have the ability of the gem, which he does, you can bypass the entire dungeon.
Cool.
I'm
gonna
yeah.
do that because I don't want to keep this kid in the dungeon any longer than he has to be, but I can't just leave you guys in there. You know?
Right.
So we're doing that. We're zooming straight to you.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Just as he is finally finishing his first puzzle, this overwhelming feeling of success, and you look to the monk that you brought in with you, and you're high-fiving each other. You feel excited about it, and then you turn around, and before you stands your little brother waving at you, and a disappointed Master Poe.
Say, Brother Derek's brother other.
Brother other.
It's spelled with 2 E's.
Yes.
A beer.
The first E's at the
dear.
beginning. Why don't we have?
Master
Mm-hmm. Yes, lovely to see you here. Say, do you think we could have a discussion outside the dungeon?
Oh, yeah. He kind of just looks over at Finn with just a, oh, come on, look.
I'm sorry.
The
It's,
fault does not lie with him.
he just kind of, once again, just pats Finn on the shoulder as he passes by. It's okay. It's not your fault.
I got so excited
like-
that I forgot what he looked like.
That's cute. So I lead you out of the dungeon back to safety. Yeah.
Master Poi, you gotta understand, we're ready. We're ready to take on the trials. We were almost there.
You were almost there. And yet,
Yeah.
Poi was running not Poi. Brother. Does brother have a name? Finn was standing by himself in the middle of a treacherous space, alone. You need to be more careful with them. You are the oldest, and it is your responsibility to protect your youngers and cherish them. I'm very disappointed in you today. You have disappointed them.
Yes, Master Poi. I'm sorry. I'm ready.
When you are ready, you will not need your younger brother to stand lookout for you.
Yes, Master Poi. I'm sorry.
It's not I you need to apologize to. I look over at where Finn is playing or doing something silly, I assume.
I am very much just making little shapes in the dust on the floor.
Trying to remember what a trapezoid is.
Yes, I'm trying to do my shapes.
The youngers are precious. They are to be protected, not to be lookouts.
That's a rhombus.
Yeah. I'll watch out for them.
I know you will. You have a good heart about you. Never forget that.
We cut forward in time to when Derek
That's an isosceles triangle.
to when Derek is 16 and his brother is around 8 years in age. And you all are kind of heading into town together. And you are overhearing some chatter just from some of the locals in town. Oh, did you hear about the black hole rifts opening up? Oh golly gee, yes I have. It terrifies me to my core. Well, they seem to be swallowing up quite a bit of land. I hear old man Jenkins's cattle got swallowed up. Oh dearie me, how will he ever be able to make a living without his prize Bessie?
Derek's is going to lead like the congregation of monks behind him, like away from these people. Just carrying the groceries out and back to the temple, and he's just gonna being the kind of leader of the small group, he's just gonna lead them away from the rumors and look back with a smile and just, don't worry, I'm sure that it's just rumors. I mean, holes that just swallow everything up, I doubt it.
Extra, read all about it. Holes are swallowing people up every day now.
Please tell me it's Doug.
Big brother,
Yeah.
what What would happen if one of those holes hit the temple?
You don't have to worry about that. Besides, even if it was possible, I'll take care of you. You're fine.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
I trust you. You know, you haven't let me down before. And
I don't intend to do so anytime soon.
okay.
As you are heading back, you find that the path that you had traveled before seems to be different. There is a very large gaping hole within the path itself. This hole is like you try to look down it, and it doesn't seem to have a bottom. It just there's also no sounds of animals at all. All the birds seem to have flown quite away from here, and there is an eerie silence about.
Derek's just kind of put his hand up for everyone to stop and like look around a little bit, and maybe we should turn back and take the longer route home. He's gonna look over at the hole. It's concerning to him, but he doesn't. I mean, does he sense like any? Because these black holes that legitimately happen in the game are like actual voids. Mm-hmm. Does he have any sense of like synergy possibly coming from this hole?
You can roll special to see.
Okay.
The 3, yes. I think you would be able to accurately assess the levels of synergy coming from this, which I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a huge amount or the opposite. I assume the former.
Okay. Yeah, let's turn around and go back the long way. I don't trust this. He's gonna, instead of taking the lead now, he's gonna take the rear of the group. Put himself between him and the obvious evidence of the hole.
Derek's, what? How are we going to get home?
We could try the mountains. It would be a bit of a trek. Or we can go back to town and see if someone will let us stay the night until we can figure it out in the morning.
Okay.
Hey, Derek's?
Yeah, what's up, Finn?
You remember that game we used to play? Just all the time. It's me and you, we kind of like flip off of each other to like make it across a few of the poles.
It's a pretty big leap, Finn. I don't know if that's a good idea.
If we can get everybody home, what's the harm in using our skills? Isn't this what we trained for?
Yeah, if it's just a hole, then we just need to get over it somehow, right?
Couldn't we just go around it? It can't go on forever.
Derek's is gonna think for a second.
The congregation continues murmuring alternate ideas behind
Yes.
you, and all of them are more and more deranged.
Derek's is going to stop and like
We could flood the hole, swim across.
he's gonna He's going to think back to his training for the levitation and whatnot. And he's going to pull out a piece of rope from his bag. And he's going to attempt to tie it to one side of the hole and use the levitation synergy to try to attach it on the other side of the hole.
Like a tree on the other side?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll your special.
Okay.
A 3. The hole is pretty big, like probably the size of like a soccer field. And so as you try to get it across, your aim is just like your aim is good enough to get across, but not quite around the tree.
Okay.
Hey, Derek's, if you catapult me over, I can tie it to the tree, and then everyone can get across.
Good work. Yeah.
Yeah, he's small, so he should be easy to toss.
Come on, big brother. I was made for this.
Yeah, let the kid do it. I don't want
If you fall down this hole, because this is just a hole, right?
Well, this
is not a black hole.
Is there a difference?
Yes. They were actual like rifts into a void.
So
do we just have a
situation? Does it suck you in typically?
Yeah. If you fall into it, you are sucked into the void.
If you fall in, okay. So that's
and they can form under people's feet. It's basically the world is tearing itself apart.
Yeah.
Is canonically what's happening. And it's not just like holes in the ground, it's like actual voids eating itself, magical voids eating itself alive.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, so your rope then, I would say, like as the rope starts to like kind of sag down like a bit, like as you were discussing tossing him, as the rope sags down, it like sags enough with the slack to where the rope starts to pool, and gets trapped in the void, and you feel this tugging, like the tree that you tied it to on your like on this end that you just casually tied it to, the whole tree gets pulled down with it.
Yeah, Derek's is gonna try to jump out of the way and like push people out of the way.
Alrighty, roll your athletics.
Oh, that is a 0. Oh no. No.
As
the people around also try to dive out of the way and help. It's madness. As a group, we are fleeing this crazy thing.
Yes.
Is it okay? Yeah. Is it okay if Fen pushes one of the kids that was about to get dragged by one of the tree branches out of the way?
I was just thinking about having such a thing. There is indeed a kid. His name is Derek's. That seems to be in the direct path.
No.
I look at older brother. I have nothing in my heart but admiration, wonder, and hope for the man he is going to become. I rush forward. I was always smaller. I was always a little slower with my shapes. And I was always mixing up things. And maybe I didn't make my older brother's life easy, but I hope I made him smile. And I push my older brother.
Alrighty. I will let
this will not make him smile. It will make him cry.
I will let this just simply succeed. You go to do so with because we already had Derek's roll a -1 here. What you see is this this man that you have very young man that you've come to respect. You see the tree barreling towards him as it's being pulled from its roots, and as he tries to get out of the way, he trips over said rope, being lashed being lashed in the ankle, his first scar, because we haven't seen his ankles yet. So, and
we can do a back or chest. It's gonna happen.
So as he gets this like super rope burn from this, his foot bleeding before you dive to get him out of the way, only to get like very suddenly just pulled. You see Derek's like within the blink of an eye, brother, tree, just tree. Oh, where'd the tree go? Down.
In the split second before the tree drags me, I look at Derek's, and the very last thing his brother says to him is, "Nothing but love."
Derek just sits in stunned silence, just staring at the hole that is ripped open, and he's trying to process everything that just happened before just crying out in anger, frustration, desperation, you name it. And he's just crying out, and he's kind of throwing himself almost like he's going to dive into the hole after Fen.
Master Poi emerges from the congested crowd and holds you back, like hand on that same shoulder as before. Stop. There's nothing you can do for him now.
He might still be alive. We gotta go after him.
We cannot go after him now. To do so would be to endanger us all. We must regroup and go back wiser.
Master Poi, I didn't mean to with the tree idea. It wasn't my fault.
It was not your fault, indeed. It was none of our faults. But we can honor his sacrifice.
Sorry.
But we can honor his sacrifice by continuing on and finding a better way home for us all. Once we've rested and regrouped, we can come up with a new plan and a new strategy.
Where were you a moment ago?
Says to Poi.
Caught in the congestion of the crowd. There was nothing any of us could have done. These old knees, they don't work like they used to. Elbows aren't as good for swarming through crowds.
Derek's is just going to continue to stand at the edge of the hole and...
Brother Derek's.
He can't be gone.
He is not gone until you let him be gone. So long as his memory lives in you, he shall be there. And he shall live.
Derek's is gonna Derek's is just going to stand there, and he's going to attempt to, in one last desperate act, he's going to attempt to project his synergy forward to try to mind read to see if he can even detect his brother still.
Roll to brother detect with your special.
Using it just in case. I've also got that brotherly instincts.
Bum, bum, bum.
Shoot.
With a 0.
There's a fate
I'm
point.
not gonna try. That's only a +2. It's not.
No. Yeah.
Not that strong.
I mean, either way, period, you are not going to get any signal back.
Okay. Then his goal, he decides at that moment he's going to do all he can to learn about these rifts, whether there's anything in history about them happening before or anything about them, and he knows that the temple has answers. It has a vast library. It's got to have answers.
Right. And so we cut forward to age 19. So this is another 3 years after the disappearance of your brother. As you are researching, you've come across a very strange tome with a on the front cover of it. There is a circle with 2 lines coming through it, akin to the symbol we've come to know as the Super Smash Brothers Federation's insignia, a little logo. And so as you read this, you learn about other worlds, and you're not sure if this is fiction or fact, because it seems all very strange and foreign. So suppose you might go up. The librarian sees you looking at this, and I'll hand it over to Midwest to play that role.
Young Master Derek's. What seems to have caught your eye this afternoon?
Hello, brother. This tome, I haven't seen it in our archives before. Have you?
Yes. This is a newly arrived tome of the Smash Federation. A little bit of outer knowledge of our neighboring worlds and the organization that runs the merriment tournament known as Super Smash Brothers.
I heard about this, at least through the grapevine, at town. Somebody from our world's been there before.
Yes. I don't know if they were a mainstay, but I think they've made an appearance or two.
He's gonna kind of flip through it and stop on a page and kind of just look through it a little bit and look up with a little bit of a shock. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my other books and I'll come back for this. And he sets it down in front of the librarian and runs. Open to the page that he was at. Talks about a possible gem of power that can grant wishes or grant someone's deepest desire.
Smash Eggy. What is this?
Smashiki, what's that?
More study need. Please, come.
What is that? Can grant wishes, you say?
So you go. So Derek runs off to
I got a lot of wishes.
presumably to go talk to Master Poe, if I'm correct.
Yeah, he's gonna return. He's gonna go grab books that he's checked out, return them, grab that book, and go to Master Poi. And by this point, usually, members of the monk monastery, by this age, complete the trials and learn the synergy, essentially. And he will run to Poi and Master Poi.
Brother Derek's, slow down.
I may have found something. Something that can help bring back Finn.
Brother Finn, you have found something.
Yeah.
Sit. Sip some tea. Share some tea with me and tell me more.
You
And he's gonna...
there. You see that there was another man in the room, presumably who was there to have a conversation with Poi. Just another like kind of older man. He's like, your brother died 3 years ago. What is it that you think will bring him back now?
He's not dead. I know he's not.
Calm down. Deep cleansing breaths.
Look.
Sit
Master
down.
Poi,
we
we
can share
don't
tea
have...
and discuss. He's been missing for 3 years. He can wait 3 more minutes while you tell me what's on your mind.
Okay. So you know how you said, if we can pass the trial and become masters ourselves, we don't need to stay here.
Indeed.
I want to find these other worlds. They talk about this energy or this gem, this powerful artifact that can grant wishes or someone's deepest desire. It sounds too good to be true. I know, but it's got to be real. This looks too real.
He holds open the book, and you see a picture, a very high resolution picture of a smash orb, right? So this glass sphere with the smash insignia cutting through it, with this strange energy glowing off of it.
It sounds so similar to Synergy. It's gotta be, right?
Nothing has to be anything, but you have always been one of our brightest young brothers, and you have my blessing to attempt the temple and spread hope for our future to whatever other worlds you may hope to find. For finding other worlds as our own collapses may be the greatest hope any of us have to offer.
Now hold on a second. I'll respect your wishes, Master, but I just want to hear from Derek's. What is your plan here? How are you going to get to these other worlds, and what are you going to do when you get there?
I'm gonna learn. What other thing is there to do? There's not a whole lot of information outside of what little is in this, and it's not enough. So if I can find a way to learn more about this, he's gonna kind of look at the guy. Is there anything else to do but to learn about? He's kind of stuttering. He's very obviously not thought this through.
Listen. You need a plan. Firstly, you're going to need to figure out how to get to one of these worlds. Now, we sometimes receive invitations to spectate in their various things. I could give you some connections if you want, but but before I do that, firstly, where will you go first?
He thinks for a second. I don't think this is going to be easy. So, somewhere that I can... Somewhere I can become stronger. Strong enough to be able to save him. Who are you? He kind of just realizes, like, wait, this is I've never seen this person before. Who
it's pretty suspicious indeed. He doesn't talk like us.
I'm from another temple on another continent. You probably wouldn't have heard about it, but
I
is he a me?
I was so thinking he was Snake for a second, the way you were doing the voice. I was like, oh, is
Metal
this his
Gear.
introduction? Is Metal Gear?
Metal Gear.
I didn't think of him being from out of world, but though he doesn't. Okay, so what he said is what he said, but though he does seem to be wearing a lot of very a lot of dark clothes. He's got this kind of like rough grizzled look and an eye patch over one of his eyes. His clothes look very advanced. Almost like, they couldn't have been made by hand.
Something about Snake leading the treasure hunters he joins is perfect. I don't know how I'll get there, but I'll find someone to take me. Obviously, people have been able to leave before. There was that one, Isaac was his name. He's been off of world. Everyone knows about that name. He's the hero.
Oh, I remember Isaac. I've come across him before. He didn't end up getting very far as they tried him for the Super Smash Brothers, but didn't quite make it into the cut. I don't know. I'm willing to. I might just happen to be heading that way. I could take you since you've already got your master's blessing here. It sounds like.
Go and be the hope for all who come after us.
Thank you, Master Poi. And he's gonna bow before just giving him a hug.
You've done well, brother. And you will do great.
At this, he kind of looks between the two and, when do you leave?
In about an hour, once I'm finished having my conversation here.
Okay. I'll go get ready. And he's gonna run to his room. And start packing up some stuff.
You do so, and you pass by one of the people that was one of the other kids that was there when your brother died.
Where are you going in such a hurry?
He's going to look over at the kid, or at the younger child with a smile, and just... And it's the first time he's like genuinely smiled in a long while. I'm gonna go for an adventure.
Where?
I don't know when I'll be back, but I'll tell you all about it.
Oh, I'm jealous. You can't bring me along?
Sorry. You're safer here.
You can't keep treating me like that. Listen, I'm not going to just I won't disappear on you. Just bring me along. I don't want you to go. Don't leave me too.
I'll come back. I'm not gone. I'm just... He smiles and he leans down, kneels down, and presses his hand against the kid's heart. And I'm still here. Just think about me and I'll be here.
That's corny.
Yeah, it is something Master Poi would say, but it'll be fine.
Are you... You're really not going to come back, are you?
Oh, don't say that.
He just goes up and hugs you.
Please promise you'll come back.
I promise.
We cut forward to when you were battling against Grima, sacrificing your memories, because for those unfamiliar, once you had gotten into the world of Fire Emblem, into Elise, you had gotten engaged with the that is the wrong song. With the Fell Dragon Grima, and you were bargaining with her over what you will give in order to let Ari be free of the curse.
And these are the memories that's brought you to this decision. It seems that they are quite precious, aren't they?
Precious enough for you to accept.
Perhaps. Tell me, what kind of pain did you feel over this brother?
And he thinks for a second. Sorry.
And what is the purpose of your mission then, if you are out here to find a way to bring him back, but yet not remember why you're out here?
I don't need to remember. I know. I'll keep looking for him.
I'd like to see you try that without your memories of him, but I suppose since this is something so important to you, I'd love to watch you run around like a lost child until you groping around at the darkness, trying to remember what it is that you left your friends for. What will the others think when you finally come back to them with whatever answers you find, and yet don't even remember the reason you came out?
they'll know.
Trusting, I suppose. What a strange thing that humans sometimes do. To put faith in one another when you're just as equally fallible. Oh, and to boast in the heart as well. Oh, how disgusting. How grossly disgusting. Well, I suppose for all this, it might be a worthy sacrifice. Now, I'll take your memories away. And what I'll leave is a hole so big that it might as well be the void that your brother fell in. A hole where you'll be longing for something that you don't even know. That you'll be longing for companionship that will never suffice, that will never be the same that you had with your brother. Call it your brotherly instincts. They will lead you astray away from the path towards your brother, but onwards towards other people instead. Oh, how painful that would be if you end up forgetting him and then falling in brotherly affection towards someone else instead.
My love for my friends and my love for my brother are one and the same, no matter what. Nothing you can do will change that.
We can see about that. You've given me your heart, have you not?
Not something so easy to give, yet something easily taken back. You don't have a hold on me, Grima, not the way that you think.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that in due time.
And that, I suppose, is a fitting place to prematurely end today's session.
Can I add one thing before we call it?
Go ahead.
Lovely little bridge between what we've experienced tonight and going into the new arc. In the crate that we are in, waiting to be transported off of the ship, Bob's hand goes over to Derek's, and he grabs his shoulder. And in Bob's head, he just keeps saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's just gonna, and in the cramped way that they are, he's going to hold Bob.
I was so scared in the dark, and I tried to use Smashergy. I lost him again. I don't know where your brother is anymore.
Derek hesitates for a second before shaking his
sorry.
head.
I was a coward, and I'm sorry.
You didn't lose him. If he is someone I truly cared about, then he's not gone. And he's going to put his hand on Bob's chest. He's right there.
That is where we'll call today's session.
Who gave you the right?
You know, it's funny. Derek's is like one of my most mildly written characters ever.
That's mild.
This is
he's just mid.
That's pretty.
His background's just a little slapdash. It's fine.
It's just a couple of paragraphs I just kind of like spat out. Didn't really think that much about it.
Oh my goodness.
Spit in my face, more like.
Alrighty. But yes, here's the scene I was looking for. There we go. Yes, and I would like to thank those that have come into the stream that I haven't gotten to formally welcome in. Damie, welcome in. Eli, good to have you in here. And Lava and let's see, I'm trying to scroll up. And Arcade and all sorts of other friends. Welcome in. Alrighty. This ended up being a little bit of a shorter session because we were just doing a flashback. We will be sure to come back to the world of Fortnite here soon, which is where y'all are being transported off to. I will say, just to give us a little bit of a teaser, as you guys are in this box and having this discussion, you do start to hear a bunch of murmurings of people bringing out the boxes, and then you hear some voices yelling out, "Oh no, it started! The battle royale has started! Quick, before we get sucked in, run to the middle!"
You ever wonder if Will hates us?
Yeah.
I don't think that. I just think that it just works for dramatic timing that, of course, the round would start right as soon as we were shipped in. Of course.
Of course. Of course.
Yes, of course. So, tune in next time to see how they will face in a Fortnite battle royale of all things.
I'm gonna die to the storm. I'm just gonna let you guys know now.
No, Bob is not going to be able to outrun that. That's
you
not
can carry
happening.
people now in Fortnite. Derek's is carrying people.
Oh no!
And running.
They could only carry someone that was down.
Pretty sure we could down you easy.
Oh wow!
That's such a good point.
I say
Me with my level 6 consequence.
Yeah, you both are like looking real rough.
We would last 10 seconds in the storm, Derek's. Me and you both, and then it would kill us.
It's okay. Because of my wind stuff, I can just float us to the center. Boom. Easy. Hang glide.
Oh, we don't know where the center's gonna be.
Oh, shoot. You're right.
Yeah. Get up on your Fortnite lore. Come on.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Wait, is this build mode or no?
I haven't decided yet. We'll see.
Please no. Please no. I'm bad at build mode.
We're about to get sniped.
Yeah. We're gonna get sniped round 1.
I'll just build us like a little TP with 2 little slants. It'll be fine.
Gosh.
Oh wow.
No.
We'll just camp out in there.
Alrighty. Yes. All right. Let's go ahead and let y'all get. We'll fill the time by doing a Ask the Players question, which we do have a new question asked in the official Ask the Players channel in the official Fedora Will Discord. If you were to commission God to have a new animal be made, what would you ask for?
I've been thinking about this all day, and I've still got to go back with what my first gut instinct was, even though, like, I know it doesn't make sense and it wouldn't work and it would have a terrible odds of survival. I want a fluffy turtle. I want a sea turtle that has just got the softest fur ever. Like, you just want to snuggle it.
Just basically a plush turtle.
Yes, except it, like, you know, turtles. It moves around. It has a sound that it makes, like a little, like, or something. I don't know.
Like a platypus sound?
Yeah, sure.
Agent T.
Exactly. Agent T. The turtle with the fur.
Is he not turtly enough for the turtle club?
Two different clubs.
Oh boy. And who is you?
I is Palm Tree Tries. You can find me here, I guess Saturday nights. Maybe we're going back to Wednesdays. I'm not quite sure. And you can also find me on the Reverie YouTube channel with TeusFlips. And that is what I do online. Otherwise, I touch grass.
Wow. Kudos.
I even have blisters from how much grass I've touched lately, y'all.
How are you touching it in such a way? Are you rubbing it in your hands until your hands could get blisters?
Touching tools, I suppose, is a better... Shovels and rakes and hoes and bricks.
Jeez.
I'm building a garden.
Yes. Irlai in chat, who, by the way, I want to give a special shout out to her husband Lufaya, who is starting up a TTRPG campaign here soon. It
started yesterday.
It started yesterday? Oh gosh darn it, I missed it. Oh, technically it was this morning for us here in the States. But yes, so Irla, can you post in chat where we can find that? Like where the VODs are and stuff. So there's that. Also, those here in the chat, yeah, feel free to put your answers. Irla's answer was imaginary friend animal, which is like a Vaporeon cat covered in scales. Can come in any color. Ooh, interesting. Going for a scaly option. Alrighty, who else of the players has an answer?
I may got one if you
Go.
don't.
Go.
Magikarp.
You just want a Magikarp.
Totally not because I miss our dear friend TeusFlips, but also just, man, a Magikarp would be so cool. I'm sorry. It's a cool Pokemon. It's dumb Pokemon. It's a cool Pokemon. I love Magikarp.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
But if I had to do an actual animal, Jeff the Shark.
Jeff the Shark. Yes, just manifest Jeff the Shark. Let's go. All right, who is you?
Hi. I is Burr. BurrItsColdGaming. I'm a variety streamer and speedrunner. I am actually finally getting back to speedrunning because I had to fix my Nintendo 64. And I am also the DM of a Kingdom Hearts TTRPG that we've been running for almost 3 years now, that we play every Sunday at 2 p.m. Central. You can catch it either on my YouTube or on my Twitch at, like I said, 2 p.m. Central. Yeah, that's about it.
Alrighty. And Midwest.
So I gotta do the weird answer, I guess, because we're commissioning God.
Yes.
All right. So lowly human Daniel Midwest here comes before the almighty creator and goes, "Hey, this is just a thought, just an idea, man. Like, I'm not asking this for my own sake. I just I want to become a hunter of this, all right? Could you put a physical embodiment of human depression and anxiety? Like, just make that a physical animal that I can hunt, please? And then I can save humans from anxiety and depression by hunting them down.
I like it. No, I like this. Now we can manifest all feelings or just the ones we don't.
Yeah. That did not go where I expected it to go. That's cool. All right, who is you?
Oh, hi, I'm the weird guy, Midwest Dungeon Delvers, who does a variety of things, but most importantly, I'm the DM for the Six Sword Saga, which is a TTRPG series over on Midwest Dungeon Delvers channel. I've been running for over 9 years of my life. It's a lot. But we're doing the sequel, or not the sequel, the prequel series right now, so it's the perfect time to hop in. We're 3 episodes in, so check that out on Thursdays, 6:30 p.m. Central Time. If you can't catch it live, check it on YouTube and Rumble, Midwest Dungeon Delvers. Stay tuned, 3rd album's coming out soon.
Oh, yeah, seriously, he actually has albums on Spotify. Yes, etc. So
I do too much.
Yes, so the my answer probably is okay. So I thought about this. So the origin of this question, I was doing some hiking with some friends earlier today, and like there's this birds of prey exhibit at this place that we went to, and it got me thinking. This like in the like new creation after Jesus comes back and new creation comes about. What are the animals going to be like there? Because like if the world is not under like sin and stuff, we're not going to need birds of prey. What kind of animals would we need? And then for some reason my brain went, would God take commissions at that point? So I thought like, oh, what would be the like the perfect one? And my mind was like somewhere between a cat and a rabbit, something that I could like cuddle with and stuff like that. I liked things that will rest on my lap. My friend at the time was like, well, no, it's got to be something big enough to ride for him. And I was like, no, I want something that can go on my lap. But though, and the more I thought about it, it was like a mix between a rabbit and a cat. Basically an Eevee.
I had the same thought!
Basically an Eevee.
A cat with long fluffy ears, right?
Yeah.
Yes! And it can jump. Really good.
Which cats already
We share a brain. But like even better.
Rabbit leg jump. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I had the same thought during my brainstorming session. Good thought.
Lol.
I love it.
Yes,
Todd, you gotta make it now. We both thought it.
But in terms of like personality, I would say that it's that it would be like cuddly like a cat, and loyal like a dog, that kind of thing. Like one that you can actually give commands and will actually do, basically. Yeah,
your
that kind of
cats
thing.
just need to get good, it sounds like.
Yeah.
That's true. Actually, no, I can get Kip to. Kip follows me around and stalks me, so I've learned how to be able to, get him to follow me to places.
There you go.
Yeah. But yes, so, and I am Fedorable Will, and I do tabletop RPGs as well as Nintendo games over here on the Twitch channel. And yeah, I think we'll skip the sponsor thing for this week, and we'll see you all next time. Can I get a goodbye, players?
Goodbye, players.
Yeah. If you love someone, you tell them the truth, and boy, how do I love you guys. So, here's the truth that can be found in Psalm 119, 1-3. How blessed are those whose way is blameless, whose walk is in the law of Yahweh. How blessed are those who observe his testimonies. They seek him with all their hearts. They do not work unrighteousness. They walk in his ways. That is our truth time for today, and that's all the time that we have for today. Let's go share the love and hype. I love y'all. Goodbye!